Hey, what's up? It's Privacy J here. It's time to continue my new MacBook Pro updates. So it's been a month that I haven't done doing this for like a while. It's been like a few weeks, or even like a month. So we're gonna start where I've been left off. So I forgot to read this. So you may read.
The 16-inch MacBook Pro lineup has been given a refresh with Apple bringing its new M3 range of processors to the table. But are they worth paying for, or could you save some money and buy the older M2 variants which are still being sold by some stockists? We see how the M3 Pro and Max machines stand up to the ones they replace.
All right. So. Oh. Oh yes. So we're to start where I left off. I forgot to first read them. So 16-inch MacBook Pro M3 Max versus the M2 Pro Max performance. Next paragraph.
The real difference between these devices is the chipsets found inside. Apple seems to have been working hard to improve the performance of the M3 Pro and Max, with good results. Apple claims that the performance cores in the M3 processors are about 15% faster than those in the M2 generation, while the efficiency of cores are 30% faster. There are also boosts for the GPU and neural engine, which are quicker than the variants found in the previous models. Of course, if you can find an M2 machine that was the higher CPU core model, rather than the baseline, then the pricing might make it worthy of consideration, as it could offer the same kind of performance as the baseline M3 Pro or Max. Here's a chart of the various benchmarks we've run on the M series processors so you can see for yourself how they fare against each other.
If it's power you need, then the benchmarks give a clearer picture. So as you can see right here, as a 6 multi-core, so you can see how many graphs is it. So it'd be like M1, M2, M and M3 as well. 76, 60, 40, 30 core, 64 core, and all the stuff. All these multi cores, 7, 8, 10, 14 core GPUs, and yeah, 32, 60, 16, 24, 19, 30, 38 core, and all this. So yeah, 6 single core, M2 Ultra, M3 Max, M3 Pro, M1 Ultra, M2 Max. Yeah, so as you can see, all these numbers. Yeah, Gencbench 6 compute. So all numbers have been high. So yeah, for more details, you can check out. I'm gonna show it to you right now. So yeah, we'll get to this in a moment. All right, until the next week. Display. In this department, there are most minor changes between the M2 and M3 models. Both came to 16.2-inch liquid retina XDR panel display running at a resolution of 3,456 times 2,234. They all feature the ProMotion 120 Hz refresh rate for super smooth scrolling, white color P3 True Tone, and 1000 nits. HDR 1600 peak of brightness, with the M3 machines having 600 nits SDR and the M2 are marginally lower 500 nits SDR. Next paragraph.
You'll also find a notch in the center of the top edge of the display which houses the FaceTime camera. This isn't a true depth one like on iPhones and some iPads, so you won't get Face ID or center stage on the current MacBook Pros. Rest assured, though, that you don't lose any screen space due to the notch, as the displays have a 16:10 aspect ratio, which is a little taller than the 16:9 found on earlier MacBook Pros. Essentially, you get an extra space at the top that wraps around the notch and can display extra information.
So you can see these MacBook Pros has a notch which conceals the FaceTime camera, FaceTime HD camera. Next paragraph.
16-inch MacBook Pro M3 Pro Max versus M2 Pro Max. Audio Apple has held steady in the audio equipment for these devices. Whatever model you buy, you'll get the same 6-speaker high-fidelity sound system with force-canceling woofers. These emit wide stereo sound and support spatial audio and Dolby Atmos. AirPods, 3rd generation, AirPods Pro, or AirPods Max users will also be able to enjoy dynamic head tracking when using spatial audio. If you prefer a wired connection, then the 3.5mm headphone jack is available and has support for high-impedance headphones. All of the 16-inch MacBook Pros come with onboard HDMI ports that can handle multi-channel audio output, plus a triple mic array with directional beamforming for clear audio on video calls. 16-inch MacBook Pro M3 Pro Max versus M2 Pro Max. Battery life is the same in either the M2 or M3 MacBook Pros, which is not surprising as all the 16-inch models come fitted with a 100 watt-hour lithium polymer battery. This is accompanied by a 140W USB-C charger that supports fast charge, so you'll be back in business before long. Apple states the batteries deliver 15 hours of web use or 22 hours of video playback, as before. 16-inch MacBook Pro M3 Pro Max versus M2 Pro Max. Verdict: as Apple has now discontinued the M2 MacBook Pros, you'll have to shop around to find them. But that could well be worth the effort as they are great machines and practically indistinguishable from their newer counterparts. If you don't need the extra power, then you might be able to save some money by going for one of the M2 models. Those who do require the power, want to configure a bespoke system, or simply want the best Apple has to offer will find the new 16-inch MacBook Pro M3 Pro and Max models hard to best. At least until the next upgrade.
Okay. So last topic. M3 Pro, and M3 Max bring even more performance to the Mac. Apple's new 3nm desktop and mobile chips are faster, more and more efficient. Is it?
Efficient.
All right. Let me read.
At Apple's first ever evening special event on October 30th, dubbed Scary Fast, the company proudly announced its new M3 chips. For the first time ever, an entire generation of Apple Silicon for Mac was announced at once: the base M3, M3 Pro, and M3 Max. We expect there will be an M3 Ultra coming in a Mac Studio update in 2024, but the Ultra chip is literally two Max chips together in a multi-die package, so there won't be many surprises there. Here are the critical details on the M3, M3 Pro, and M3 Max as announced by Apple. Any performance claims are Apple's alone and need to be verified with independent testing, which we'll be doing soon.
M3 processors compared. What to know? The top level differences between these chips at a glance. This is the table for you. You already read this. So yeah. Nope, nothing else. Oh well, I guess there's gonna be more topics about this, about new MacBook Pro updates, and about next week. Okay. So, anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video about the new MacBook Pro updates. So I'll have more topics about it for the new MacBook Pro updates like next week. So I'll catch it up for more details about it. So the next one. So yeah, and like and comment and subscribe and let me know all about it. So if you're gonna subscribe to my 3 channels, Privacy J Productions 1, 2, and 3, and my content, all of my social medias will let you know all about it. Facebook, my name is Jaden Garcia, and Instagram JTech727, Snapchat Scoot0727, and follow me on X is Privacy J NYC1. So thanks for watching and peace out.